about all this stuff. The reality, to me, is it goes back to the Pavlov's dog experiment, where they ring the bell, they get the dog to salivate while they're eating, and then they ring the bell with no food and the dog still salivate. But reality to it is that our legal situation, the laws regarding power generation, is it's supposed to be a reliable source of power always, right?
Right.
Now, what have they done? They've introduced, quote-unquote, wildfire into the mix. Now they have, you got to understand, that's usually prescribed fire as it grows. And now they got us thinking, well, we have to shut our power off all the time. Well, what do you do if you live in a rural land where you need that power just to keep everything going? And every aspect of this, we have to re-examine what we're allowing the Public Utility Commission, and we have to make.
Well, I see. You said the key phrase though, the Public Utility Commission, because remember, I don't think you can sue Pacific Corp for billions of dollars and win billions of dollars in payout, and then not expect this kind of a policy. I don't think you can.
The reality to it is, in what I've read, and you know how much I've read, Bill, the aspect of these suits was a ridiculous thing. And it was meant to get us conditioned to not having reliable power because they look at the power.
I will agree with you. I will not disagree with you at all on this. You are absolutely right on this. But nevertheless, we are here. People are going to blame Pacific Power. They're looking in the wrong direction.
That's right. That's exactly right, Bill. And what we have to do is retrain people to understanding that this is controllable at a different level. It's based upon a life of acceptance. If you're going to accept what they're telling you all the time, you have to get off your rear end. You have to make comments. You have to start getting involved in your life. And it's like, you look at this fire yesterday. You made a statement earlier. It started at about 20 acres. I would beg to differ. It started as an ignition point, very small. And
I'm saying when it was first reported, it was 20 acres. Okay.
Right. And no, I'm not saying you were wrong in that because that's the general scheme. But what we have to do is break it down in a critical thought process and then look back. And how stupid is somebody that they started this fire? That's what we got to go to. We got to start putting together a community watch, whatever we have to, the direction. If the government fails to take care of us, then they're violating a primary fiduciary obligation and duty. And if we look at this and we allow policy to come in, which is allow that fire to grow and burn a prescription, that is wrong. And it is absurdly wrong. And we have to start putting common sense back into this because it's ridiculous.
Ed, thank you.
Sorry.
Yep, it's okay. I know you're calling hot and bothered. I know it's been hot. Okay.
Well,
but
I'm smoked and bothered.
But I also want people to understand, and I think you would agree with me too, that Pacific Power doesn't do anything, doesn't even wipe its behind without the Public Utilities Commission permission and or prodding. Would you agree with me on that? The way the system is set up.
I look at the way the system is headed by the basis that they have their stakeholder involvement from all of the non-governmental organizations.
I know.
Pushing for higher rate hikes, pushing for limited use, get people paying more so they use less. This is the concept.
And also getting that, and we'll shut the power off more often, and getting you used to chaotic and intermittent solar and renewable.
Well, sure. Now you're adopting a concept that the power grid within the United States is no longer reliable because of the threat of climate change. Well,
no, it's because of the policy of government idiots and their not NGO handmaidens. That's what it is.
There you go.
We had plenty of reliable power before. Good baseload coal, natural gas, various other things, lots of hydro, etc. Stuff that you could count on 24/7 when you needed it, not when Mother Nature provides it. But I agree with you, Ed, on that particular case that